people, a lot of residents that don't use the website, so I still believe the snail mail is a good thing.
I think the letter and then them having the public hearing and folks, and you should have the number on the letter too, making sure that they have that if they don't want to come to the meeting, so that'll be a good thing.
But just putting it on the website doesn't get it sometimes.
Right, sure. Is there any other questions from council on this item? Okay, thank you. Item 11 is a motion to approve a one-year contract extension between the City of Taylor and Al's Asphalt. Contract expires December 31, 2018. Mr. Bach.
Yes, we went out to bid in 2017 for a contract, and when we went out to bid, we wanted a whole season after we awarded the bid, and it looks like we bid it out in June and received the bids in June 17. And the contract expires December 31st of 2018, and in the contract there is provisions for 2 extensions, and this would be the first extension. And there is some concern on the price increases through the years to next year, and Greg can work on that before the meeting if you have any questions on some price increases for the asphalt, what's anticipated to be, and from what other contracts that we have.
Councilman Rivera,
No, I'll wait for
go
the
ahead. Sure.
answer.
Yeah, sure.
Recently, Monroe bid out a project similar to the City of Taylor's project that we bid in 2017, and the prices for milling, pretty much we do mill a leveling course and a wearing course. That's comprises most of the HMA resurfacing work in Taylor. In Taylor, our milling, Al's Asphalt is going to hold their milling price at $2.85 a square yard. Monroe just recently accepted a bid of $4.50 a square yard. Leveling asphalt, Al's Asphalt was charging us $75 per ton. Monroe accepted $90 per ton. Wearing, Taylor, our price is $77 per ton, and in Monroe the price was $90 per ton. So prices have gone up, but Al's is willing to hold their prices for another extension for another year.
Is there any question from council on this item?
I can confirm my millings because I did get a price.
Is there any other questions on this item? Thank you. Item 12 is a motion to approve a one-year contract extension between the City of Taylor and Great Lakes Contracting. Contract expires December 31, 2018. Mr. Bach.
Yep, this same thing. We bid these both out at the same time. So the bids are extending or expired December 31st, and there's provisions in the contract to do 2 one-year extensions. Once again, there's been lots of increases in the contract itself, and I did get, before this meeting, we got some contracts that were awarded, and here's some of the prices. And what I just did is I can show you there's several line items. What I did is I just took the line items from the most common work we do, which when you drive around and see, it's panel replacement. And these are the prices that, compared to the 2 other contracts that we had just for panel replacement. And as you can see, the cost at the City of Taylor, and they're going to hold their prices for another year. Has been very beneficial to the City of Taylor compared to the other communities.
Who's the owner of this company now?
Phil Salkin, is that how you pronounce his last name?
Sackle,
Yeah.
Sackle,
And the council remembers, after all the controversy, we got all the paperwork from the new owner, and we sent it to our attorney to review, to verify that they are the new owner, and from the previous owner, there's absolutely
No ties, no.
None at all.
Councilman Remick?
Just so you know, if you go online, punch in that individual's name and business, guess what pops up? The old owner. All our contracts are on it. So you know.
Is that on a particular, like
It's on a website.
state website or something?
If you go to his website, this company, if you go to that company.
Oh, that
Great Lakes
website.
Contracting.
Yes. The other person pops up there. Our contracts
Under Fiore?
Yes,
or-
sir.
Oh, but yet that company no longer exists though.
Yep, our contract's the new one's on it.
Go look.
Okay, I'll.
Better take a look. Just in case, maybe they just forgot to take them off.
Councilman Zarek.
When we did this contract, did we approve multiple vendors last time?
Yes, if you recall, we knew that there was some issues going on and we weren't sure what was gonna happen, so we awarded multiple contractors, so we would have a fallback contractor to call on if because it's the charter that requires that we can't do business with anyone that's related to the felonies. And we did reach out, Greg has reached out to one of the other contractors that was on there to do some, to split some of these bids, and they were adamant that they wanted it all or not, to split some of the work up. And they had no interest in it whatsoever.
Is there any other questions from council on item 12? All right, thank you. Item 13 is a motion to approve Wade Trim Associates Incorporated to provide survey and contour map of the city of Taylor property in the amount of $7,425. Mr. Mason.
The city is currently completing the filling of a old, maybe,
Let me answer first.
yeah.
We're currently required by the DEQ. We have an old dump site, if you recall, if anyone remembers, it's on Inkster and Ecorse Road. And we're required by the DEQ to put a cap on it because of the contaminants that are in there. And this has to be a clay cap, and it had to be, I think it was 1 to 2 feet. Well, we worked out a deal with Dan's Excavating. They're doing a project in sewer, and they had really, really good blue clay. And AKT Peerless is the one that got the connection going because they knew we needed the clay, so we made a deal that they can dump the clay at the site so we can get this cap. And I've met the DEQ, AKT out there on several occasions, and it looks like, and there was no cost for the dumping this clay, I'll add that. So we actually got, at this point, we were required to have 2 feet, we're probably closer to 4 or 5 feet of clay cap on the entire site, so that we don't have to pay for any. So now, they're at the end of bringing in the clay because the project's done, and I met the DEQ, and I also met the engineer from AKT Peerless, who is overseeing this project for the city, and we have to do a contour map of the site and a proposed, because they're going to be putting the final grade on it, so it's got to be crowned so the water runs off of it. And the site is approximately 68, 69 acres. And if you go out there right now, it is all stripped and it's got clay in the whole 69 acres. So we got to get a contour map for the proposed grades. They're going to take the actual grades and they get proposed grades that those are operator will know exactly how to be crowned. And then we can submit that to the DEQ for a quote.
Councilman Lee.
Is this the fenced-in area over by Hoover Junior High School?
Yes, it's between Superior Concrete where they got the big pile of concrete that goes through.
I grew up back there, so I don't understand why it's so, I mean, that was where everybody went back and played, rode dirt bikes and all that stuff.
Oh, we know what
I guess,
road.
yeah, maybe that's why I'm so.
There's actually-
That's why I'm so messed up. We had underground ports and everything. I don't remember any trash.
Well, actually, we have vents that we have to maintain out there, and we have to inspect them all through the year and do repairs to them, because it is venting right now, gas, from dumpsters.
Okay, is there any questions? Councilman Johnson?
So with the contour, the idea with the clay is for the runoff.
Exactly.
So,
They don't want any infiltration.
so 69 acres, big rain, where's this water going to?
There's a perimeter ditch around the whole
Yeah,
thing.
there's a
that's
creek
retained.
that runs along the back, along the side, and it comes up like Beverly, and there's a drain, like, right there.
There's a,
There's a county drain. Yep.
were they required to put down a membrane before they put the clay, or just?
No, that's why they required the clay, no membrane.
So why I'm so messed
So
up.
the history on this blue clay, the last time we had any significant blue clay was the last airport expansion. If you can find the right scenario, you can get this product free, because like the airport would have had to pay to remove it, well, they found the city of Taylor and it worked out. Problem is, we only accomplished about 30% of the cap at that point in time, so we still had 70% to go. The DEQ had us on a schedule that if we didn't fulfill the completion of the cap, we, at some point in time, we would have been obligated to simply start purchasing blue clay. We were running really close to that timeline when this call came in from Dan's Excavating. Actually came in through the old Economic Development Director, Fred Zorn, who's now the Southfield City Manager. He called and said, hey, you know, we might have an opportunity for you guys to acquire this blue clay, and so we got AKT involved, and you know, it worked out so far satisfactory. And at one point in time, we had an estimate to do it. It was somewhere between $500,000 and $700,000 that we would have spent, just an estimate to cap it. That the only thing we have in it is really a little bit of engineering and some consulting costs.
We will, through the chair, we will be required to put some kind of cap on it. And we have two options, I think, is about basically what we have. And we're still looking into that. We can either do a millings, they will allow millings to go on that, or vegetation. And if you put vegetation, we have to keep it cut. I mean, we don't have to cut it like grass, but we can't let it to overgrow, so we have to run a brush hog in there. The problem that we have with the vegetation is it's blue clay.
I was gonna say, how do you
And
grow
trucks
it
have been
down?
driving on it, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be very difficult getting it to grow on that, so, and you're looking at 68 acres. So, that's the next thing that we will have to discuss, and we're gonna have to put some type of cap on top of it.